Get into it. Coach Colin here. Elon Musk showing us his villain arc. This is exactly what happened that turned Elon into the free speech warrior that we all know and appreciate so much. Very interesting conversation between him and Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson is going into a little damage control mode. Since the last 2 weeks, he's been attacking his fans. He's been calling for censorship. He's been calling people Nazis as if he's a blue-haired leftist lady. It's been very odd to watch. So he figured he'd sit down with Elon Musk and kind of clear the air. Actually, I think on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, he's going to be on Joe Rogan's podcast. So he's just doing some good damage control. His book's about to come out, probably going to go on another tour. The last thing he needs is to like wreck his fan base. Although his fan base is gigantic. He can't destroy that fan base. So, but very interesting conversation. Elon Musk is about to talk about how his son is dead, but you won't believe how his son's dead. Let's get into it.
Older boys, where I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This was before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion. I was told, Xavier might commit suicide if he did.
That was a lie right from the outset.
Incredibly evil. And I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison.
That's
so I was
connection.
tricked into doing this, it wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs. Anyway, and so I lost my son essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
All right, so the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and there's lots of people in that situation now.
Right.
It's not pretty, and lots of demolished kids.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to be the final straw. All right, so let's.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that, and we're making some progress.
Join the club.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson was literally calling for censorship not even 10 days ago. Anyway, I still love Jordan Peterson. He's fantastic. Just less than 10 days ago, calling for censorship. Him and his daughter, at the same time, they were a team. I'm just saying. Anyway, Elon Musk, that's a very sad story. Because you know what it really is with Elon Musk? He was probably so busy because he's known for having this ridiculous work ethic. So busy, probably not reading too much into stuff, probably, trying to give his kids whatever they want, needs to sign something. Man, all he had to do was a little bit of research, a little bit of phone call to Joe Rogan, phone call to Jordan Peterson, literally hand the thing off to a team of assistants and just say, what is this? Give me the cliff notes. But yeah, that's just what happens. And you can see it in Elon Musk and Jordan Peterson, because Jordan Peterson is usually the person interviewing, he's usually the person being interviewed. I know he has a podcast, but those are conversations. The fact that Elon Musk, this is very similar to what Joe Rogan did. Elon Musk had this moment where he was on the JRE and he goes, yeah, you wouldn't want to be me. And he pauses. And instead of just going deeper and being like, what do you mean? What's going on inside your head? Joe just like changes the subject completely. Right. And that's what Jordan Peterson was about to do. He's just about, okay, so let's talk about It's like, bro, this guy just said my son's dead. The woke mind virus did it. Like, go into that a little bit. You know what I mean? Explore that. I don't know. But again, it's Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson is, in terms of fame, in a lot of circles, maybe not worldwide, but in a lot of circles, in terms of fame, he's right there with Elon Musk. So maybe he's just like, there's other things I want to talk about. I don't know. Jordan Peterson's been all over the place recently. But this actually led him in California. This is not the only thing that happened. His son, that people say that his son, what happened with his son actually prompted him to buy X, because he wanted free speech and this leftist ideology to be something that was able to be combated, whereas before it was not. So he actually, because of a law that we're going to talk about in a second, California passed, he decided to move SpaceX and X headquarters over gender ideology law. Now that law, gender identity law. Now that law was passed by Gavin Newsom, AB 1955, where teachers do not have to notify parents if their kids suddenly identify as trans, meaning they want to, look into what puberty blockers are. They want to start using different pronouns. California made it a law where the teachers don't have to tell the parents, which is very, very terrible in my opinion. And then when Elon Musk saw that, he said this is the final straw because of this law and many others that preceded it, attacking both families and companies. SpaceX will move its headquarters to Texas. Let's go, Texas. Everything good goes to Texas. Let me tell you something, people. And X headquarters will move to Austin. Beautiful. Maybe I can get a job at X. You need anybody? You guys need a guy that just shout at a camera or something? I'm available. Very available. But yeah, that's what happened with Elon Musk, man. It's a very sad story because, like he said, that's it for his son. Or his daughter now. I'm not sure what their name. His son's name was Xavier. I don't know if his son has changed his name, her name, transitioned there. I don't even know if the transition is complete. I have no idea about any of that. You don't really hear about Elon Musk's children at all. You hear about the smallest one because their name is like, X47 QI, blah, blah, blah. Like it's a wild name. But other than that, the ones that are older, 17, 18, you don't really hear about them all that much. So it's very sad that he went through something like that. You see, you could even be a billionaire and lose things that are dramatically important to you. Isn't that wild? But yeah, that's what happened to Elon Musk. Let's jump over. I wasn't going to show this clip, but let's jump over to another person that's going through this as well. This gentleman's name is Alistair Overeem. If you know about UFC, you know that this guy is a beast when it comes to UFC. I mean, he used to just juice it up and just get jacked. Real jacked. This is him not jacked, if you believe it or not. And he's going through the same thing with his daughter.
I got a bunch of kids. I got 5 now. You got any?
How old are you?
I'm 45. I'll be 46 next month.
I have 3 girls.
Oh, you got 3 girls?
Yeah, 3
Oh, wow.
girls. Yeah.
Girl dad.
The problem with the oldest, though, she thinks that he's my son.
she's training?
She's, actually, yes. We're now going to train a little bit, but she's all into this woke nonsense. Are you familiar with woke? Yeah, this coming from? If it was not sad, it would be happier. Funny, actually.
You said you said she thinks she's a man. You
She
said
thinks he's a man.
like a real man. Like are we talking like?
Yes.
Ah,
Because
that's wokeness.
okay, so why addicted to her phone? She's being brainwashed basically 6, 7, 8 hours a day. How you feel you are, that you can be what you want to be.
Where is she based? It's Miami, Netherlands. What does she do? He. Dude,
wait, you're talking about woke, like society?
Yeah, no,
like
like,
woke bullshit.
bro,
This extremist left.
she thinks she thinks she's a he. That is as woke as it becomes.
This social media changed the world, bro.
It's like, but it's
But as a father, obviously you have love no matter what. But do you sit down and say, like, what direction, or how do you handle that as a father?
Well, patience, compassion.
Okay.
Learning in that department, right? But I'm not gonna call her a he. That's just not.
Okay.
You know, I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
I will always fight. I'm not gonna go into this. I just don't believe that.
Yeah.
So I can respect you. I can do everything, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
But as a father, you don't lose the love at all. You're still there no matter what to talk, to lean on.
Yeah, because I think we should not let go. If you let go, lost, right?
Of course.
Need to actually as close as possible. Maybe that was the problem in the first place because I'm in the States, I'm fighting, I'm doing my thing. There. She's in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Here's the phone. Here's the tablet. Because I remember she was 4 when I looked at her and she was too much on the tablet. And I told the mother, she's too much on the tablet. We need to do something about that. And they're probably thinking, yeah, you're over there doing your thing. So the tablet, and now this is the result.
Yeah. How old is
society.
she? How old is she now?
She's 17. So depression bullshit 3 years now, since 14.
Yeah. It's society. Society's grown so soft. Technology it's weak, and just everyone's living.
Wow. So that guy's a former UFC fighter. I'm not sure if he's still fighting in another league, perhaps, but he's going through it as well. You know, same thing as Elon Musk, just kind of opposites. Where and the thing is, he will not give into it, Alistair, where Elon Musk has. Elon Musk, exactly what this guy was talking about letting go. Elon Musk wants this child to be as close as possible. So he's willing to say, my son is gone. I have this daughter now, and I'm trying to get used to that. It's very upsetting that it happened. Whereas he's like, I'm a fighter. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight this. You know, it's hard, very hard as a parent. You know, I got a baby. It's completely different. To have teenagers in today's age, to have a teenager from 2019 to today is like, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine, because it's just everything. You'd have to get a farm and some farmland and go, and it would have to get to the point where you're making your own butter. Like, seriously, because it's the movies, it's the shows, it's the social media, it's everything. I couldn't imagine having to go through this. Yeah. It's wild because my brother has 2 teenagers, and none of that's going on with him. He's good. But you know what? He's there. That's another thing. Elon Musk, billionaire, he's building these massive companies. He wasn't there. This guy talked about being a fighter and being in the States while his daughter's in the Netherlands. Son, whatever. And he wasn't there. You know, for my brother, he's actually there. He's actually very, very involved. Like, he's coaching hockey, he's involved in my niece and what she does and everything, taking them places, competitions and stuff. So he's very much involved. So I guess it's different. I guess that's the key. You have to be very much involved, and it takes a little bit of a sacrifice. Like, this guy wouldn't be known as the UFC champion. And I don't even know if he was champion. I just mean in general. I mean, this guy's a warrior. He wouldn't be known as the warrior that we all know him as today if he didn't leave his kid for that long. And just like him, he wouldn't be known as the absolute titan of industry if he just decided to stay alongside his kids, But there's a certain sacrifice you have to make as a father, It's interesting. If you got kids, you got to watch them. But that's Elon Musk. That's what's going on with Elon Musk. I'm going to dig deeper into this interview. I only listened to a little bit. It's really dense because it's Jordan Peterson and Elon Musk, and they both have things that they can get very dense about. Like, at one point, it's a conversation about AI with Jordan Peterson and Elon Musk, and it's just like, oh, God. Like, usually I listen to things on, like, triple speed. This one, I'm like, okay, like 1.5. I can't go too fast. I gotta listen twice. It's like so much. But expect Jordan Peterson. If you watch JRE, Jordan Peterson's going to be on there tomorrow. I think I'm going to release this episode right now. Let's get into it. let's get into it. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. It helps the channel tremendously. Other than that, I'm out.